Hi, this is Matt. This is Mental Model Monday number 24. And today I want to talk about belief orientation theory, which is a string of words that I made up. And this theory attempts to explain or begin to explain in belief-based models of the brain, like cognitive behavioral therapy, why we often, in the same situation, depending on outside circumstances like how tired we are, how safe we are, tend to react to situations in very different but very predictable ways. It seems like even though we have a set of belief structures in our brain, the way we orient to those beliefs is different, consistently, predictably different, in a way that we can predict over and over again based on which of these two modes we are in. And so if you have done some belief change work with something like CBT or the Lefko belief process or reframing, and you found that even then sometimes it doesn't have the impacts you thought it would, this might help you out. So the idea behind belief orientation theory is that there are two separate ways we can orient to our beliefs. And this I got from predictive processing theory. We can either work to confirm the beliefs through acting in accordance with them. So we can use our perception to see that we're acting in accordance with the way that we want to do. Or we can use our prediction to justify the actions that we took. So we are either acting in a way that makes our beliefs pan out into a good way, or we are predicting the beliefs ahead of time and acting and thinking in a way that justifies that. So let me give you an example. Let's say that I think I have three beliefs. Belief one: it is good to be a good son. It is good to be a good son. Okay? So that's some sort of valence there. That's the payoff here is that it is good to be a good son. So being a good son is something I want. Belief number two: I am a good son. So this is good. I am a good son. Belief number three: good sons take out the trash. Now, each of these beliefs come with a set of memories and a set of reasons that I believe them. So I have several memories of me taking out the trash. I have memories of people being proud of me for being a good son. I have memories of all this stuff. And this supports these beliefs and makes them more solid. So, it is good to be a good son. I am a good son. Good sons take out the trash. Let's say I am in perception mode. Okay? In perception mode, I am acting, I'm perceiving the world, and then I'm acting in a way that makes my beliefs cash out in a good way. So in that case, in order to cash out the belief, good son, I take out the trash, and that's good. Okay? That's the structure of that belief from the perception standpoint. Now, from the prediction standpoint, I'm acting to preserve the prediction that I am a good son, and that is good. I start from backwards and work forward. So, for example, let's say I do not take out the trash. I do not take out the trash. I say, I am a good son. I have taken out trash in the past. And because I already predicted I'm a good son, because I'm going based on my past actions here, my prediction models, instead of my perception models. I'm not looking at what I did. I'm looking at my prediction models, which is I am a good son. Okay? And good sons take out the trash. So my prediction is that I am a good son and good sons take out the trash. There is a discrepancy with my perception. What I do is I justify what I did in a way that still matches my predictions. So I think, oh, I've taken out the trash 5 times. I'm already a good son, this month. I'm already a good son. Therefore, I'm still a good son when I didn't take out the trash. Or I think, I'm tired. I'm still a good son, even though I didn't take out the trash. Now, this sounds like just making excuses. And in fact, that's what you're doing. This is a excuse. Part of this theory is an excuse-making apparatus, but it's based on your orientation to beliefs at any given time, which have to do with the speed of having to perceive everything as it comes by, versus being able to rely on the things you already predict, and not having to look too much at the things you are perceiving. So an example in predictive processing theory is having 2 thes on the same page. It would be a lot of energy to perceive every single word exactly as it is. So your prediction helps to smooth out things like 2 thes in a row and see only 1. Now this is an example from belief orientation theory where it's not based on the idea of feeling unsafe, but it's based on repetition. From repetition, prediction ultimately, because you've seen the same thing so many times, prediction is just cheaper and more likely to be accurate than perception. And there's this ties in with a lot of things from conditioning and operant and the other type of conditioning that's slipping my mind right now. But understanding that the belief structures in our head, we can orient them in 2 different ways, can really help you. Can understand, first of all, how to notice the signs of being in either of these modes. By the way, it's easier when you're feeling unsafe and your sympathetic nervous system activates to notice that than it is to notice the times that you've just become habituated and therefore go into this mode of perception or prediction over perception. And 2, learning how to get in presence. In other words, how to be mindful in a way that automatically puts you back into the prediction, the perception versus the prediction mode in order to fix this. And vice versa. Can you get yourself into the prediction mode over the perception mode if things are going, if you don't have enough processing power and you need to get yourself to do something? So I hope that is interesting, and I hope that it can start to spark some things in people's minds. And as always, the caveat that all models are useful. Some models are useful. All models are false, including this one. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you soon.